بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانُ الضُّرُّ دَعَانَا لِجَنْبِهِ أَوْ قَاعِدًا أَوْ قَائِمًا فَلَمَّا كَشَفْنَا عَنْهُ ضُرَّهُ مَرَّ كَأَن لَّمْ يَدْعُنَا إِلَى ضُرٍّ مَسَّهُ كَذَلِكَ زُيِّنَ لِلْمُسْرِفِينَ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. Allah says, and when misfortune or calamity touches man, he calls out to us lying on his side, or sitting, or standing. Then when we remove his misfortune and calamity from him, he passes by in front of us as though he never ever called out to us. In this way have the deeds, in this way have the deeds of the transgressors been beautified and ornamented forward. What all of these verses show is that man has a very fickle relationship with his Creator. And what's the nature of that fickle relationship? It's a very selfish one, even with Allah. That when misfortune befalls man, man panics, despairs, becomes despondent. And in that panic and in that despondency, in that despair, man turns to Allah and frantically and fretfully prays to Allah. But this turning to Allah, this prayer, this devotion, these supplications are all very selfish. They are insincere. For all man wants is not the love of Allah, or to offer true devotion to Allah, or to truly serve Allah. What man wants is for his panic to be addressed, for his fears to be alleviated, for his misfortune to be removed, for his calamity to be relieved of his suffering and calamity. And when that happens, when the goal has been achieved, when the objective has been realized, then Allah is dispensed with and discarded, just like man dispenses with and discards anything or anyone that is no longer of use to him. Then when good fortune meets man, what does Allah describe him as being? Manur, stingy, niggardly and tight-fisted. No longer wishes to share and spend. He becomes exultant and arrogant. In that other verse, he exclaims in joy, ذَهَبَ السَّيِّئَاتُ عَنِّي, all evils have departed from me. This is how intemperate man is. On the one hand, man, when one small thing happens to man, man forgets all of Allah's favours and becomes panicky and despondent and despairing. It's like that one pain, that one sorrow, that one single loss is the loss of the whole world. And every other good vanishes from man's memory. But then, this is how intemperate man is, how impetuous. But then as soon as good fortune meets man, it's almost as though all his sorrows and worries have gone. And as Allah says, he exclaims, ذَهَبَ السَّيِّئَاتُ عَنِّي, all ills have departed from me, إِنَّهُ لَفَرِحٌ فَخُورٌ. But he doesn't say that in gratitude. He says that because he is intemperate, impetuous, unable to control himself. His sorrow takes him to one extreme, and then his joy takes him to the other extreme. When his joy takes him to the other extreme, what does he do? إِنَّهُ لَفَرِحٌ فَخُورٌ. Allah says he becomes boastful, exultant, strutting about in arrogance. No balance, no moderation whatsoever.